What is going on, everyone? It is Tal, and I'm bringing you my Week 2 battle here for UDL Season 2. After a real heartbreaking loss, I'm not going to lie, I didn't really expect Cortana to go off like that. We go into this week trying to get just a bounce back performance. I hadn't really lost a regular season game in a while, and so that, and you know, CNL piling up on top of each other, 2 losses in a row, not really what I want to do right now. But yeah, first off, just want to thank everyone for 100 subscribers. It was my goal for the end of the year, so happy new year, everybody. But yeah, I just want to jump straight into this battle. So they have a really scary team here. They have Pheromosa, which is one of the most versatile threats in all of Draft. 137 for attack and special attack, as well as an insane 151 speed tier that is like basically impossible to creep. Mega Latios, which is one of the most powerful megas. Iron Bundle, which is the fact that it can even Terra is actually insane. It's like maybe the best Terra captain. Terra Waters could be really scary. Terra Electric could be really scary. There's a lot of different threats. Some Stealth Rock threats in the Bisharp, the Tinkaton, and the Swampert, and just all very bulky. The rest of the team, besides Iron Moth, is just very, very bulky. Can kind of sit on my team. So yeah, his main threats are mainly physical, or sorry, special. Latios and Bundle, as well as Moth, are all very special, but then like the slower threats, besides Pheromosa, are all very physical. So I kind of had to think about that in my prep. So the first mon that we're going to bring here is a incredibly specially defensive XURKITREE. We could take 2, I believe, non-boosted Terra Blast grounds from the Iron Bundle, excuse me, and then fire off huge hits like an Energy Ball, like a Dazzling Gleam, or Thunderbolt, or Volt Switch. This is a really good mon into his entire team. Really, the only thing that wants to come in is maybe a Tinkaton or a super like specific Terra on the bundle, but this kind of cleans up a lot of his team. And yeah, except for like the Delmise, I actually did face Delmise a lot in mocks, which I was a little surprised about. It actually made me change up my plan a little bit. But yeah, so XURKITREE, it's going to be Terra Fairy. I may Terra it, maybe not. It's kind of a last ditch thing, but you'll see why more down the line. Next one we're going to go is a super physically defensive Alola Mola with a Rocky Helmet, Flip Turn, Magic Coat, and Wish. This is basically our bulky blocker, as well as a blocker for that Pheromosa. So get some big momentum off, can Magic Bounce against the Tinkaton, so probably will be our lead. Face off against the Tinkaton or Swampert, Magic Coat on one of those, then maybe get a Toxic off or a Flip Turn and go into something else. They can maybe get rid of hazards if they try to set it up again, or we get like a Toxic off on them. Really just a bulky mon to try to disrupt his entire team. Next one we are going is a super interesting Salamence set here. Just a lot of thought went into this. We are Salicberry, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, and Dual Wing Beat. Huge threat into the Iron Bundle as well as the Pheromosa. If we can get the Endure off and, you know, take a Salicberry, we can outspeed that Iron Bundle, we can outspeed the Pheromosa. I believe we outspeed a Pheromosa after we are at +1, so we can get a Dual Wing Beat off. Really good as well as if he is Sash on Pheromosa, so that's another thing to consider. Earthquake is mainly for that Tinkaton, but also for the Iron Moth, as well as just general threats like a non-Terran Crocalor, or a Terra Electric or Terra Steel on the Iron Bundle. Next time we are going is just a max mega Metagross here. Trailblaze specifically for that Swampert, but also to get a speed boost against some of his other threats. Bullet Punch is just great priority into his team. Excuse me again. Meteor Mash is also just really good, just stable damage, and Earthquake helps out with the Tinkaton, with the Iron Moth, and then with, again, like a Terra Electric or the Bisharp before Terra. Second to last one here, we're going to be joining a Choice Scarf Great Tusk here. Really good into his Pheromosa, as well as a non-boosted Iron Bundle. Can handle basically all of his main threats with Headlong Rush or Ice Spinner, as well as Close Combat. We also have the Rapid Spin in case of emergency, if we really need to get something off the field, but we can also bait that we're not Scarf and click the Rapid Spin. Final mon that we are going to be bringing this week is a super specially bulky Assault Vest Muck Alola. This is for many of his threats, but specifically his Iron Bundle as well as the Moth. So that is going to be the team for this week, and yeah, let's just jump straight into the battle. See you there. Okay, so we are in the battle now, and brings about what I'm expecting here. Didn't really face the Snorlax a lot in prep. I'm gonna move my mic actually over here. Hopefully that's a little bit better for y'all. So yeah, I think the plan always is just lead with the Alola. See, he may lead the bundle. He does. Okay. So a freeze dry may actually do a lot of damage. Didn't really expect this lead. I feel like it is pretty safe to... Yeah, freeze dry is going to do way too much. I think it's pretty safe actually to go... maybe it's... Well, he does have the... Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to go Muck. And then see what he wants to go from there. He's going to Terra Blast. Oh, he's just going to Freeze Dry. So we can actually calculate how much damage that was supposed to do. So, Muck. That looks like not... So that's definitely, like, timid. And, like, not fully invested. I think he's going to switch. There's so many things he could switch into. I think Knockoff is just so safe. He does go for Flip Turn, so I'm really glad that I didn't go for another move there. Knockoff does about 30. He's Rindo Berry. Very interesting. I think that he may just go for a ground move here. I don't think he's going to go for an Ice Beam. I think I will just go Aloe just in case he wants to go for an Ice Beam. He goes for Flip Turn, but he gets that Rocky, so, I mean, he's down half after that exchange, so I'm pretty happy about that. As he goes back into the bundle here, Freeze Dry is actually fine now if he goes for it. I mean, I kind of want to go XURKITREE. I think he made a Flip Turn. I'm going to Flip Turn. He goes for Freeze Dry, and he gets a crit. This has been the story of the season, basically. It's just been what it's been. It's so frustrating. Really frustrating there. So I think I will go XURKITREE. I think we have a pretty safe Volt Switch, so I will just go for that. He goes on a Swampert, which is fine. I don't think he's max, and if he is max, then well played, but I'm just going to go for the Energy Ball. I don't really want to Terra yet. I mean, Terraing may just be good in this situation, but I kind of don't want to... I kind of want to leave it on standby. God, that crit is actually so bad for us. That's the only way that he killed us in that position. It's just been the story of this season, is just getting a little bit unlucky with these crits. And that's changing the course of this. If he's special, that's fine. I mean, I know he may just go for rocks. He doesn't know what set we are. He could also just go Pheromosa. But I'm completely fine with him going Pheromosa because I will... Oh, he goes Snorlax. Okay. So we get that Energy Ball off. 17. That is bulky. We will get this Volt Switch off. I'm just still kind of upset about that because... Yeah. I mean, we could start clicking Close Combat, actually. Which is good. We will get this Volt Switch off. We will go into Tusk. He will go for Curse. I really just don't want to mess with this. I really just want to click Close Combat, and I don't care if he switches into anything else. If he switches into Pheromosa or into Lati, like, we could two-shot anything we really want to, I think. Or at least get a lot of damage, especially, like, just getting some chip on this Lati could be good. Yeah. So Lati's going to take a decent chunk from that. God, not having Aloe is actually so bad for us. We will go into this Mon. Into our Muck. I'm like... Ugh. He is just going to roost up. He could Flip Turn. I don't know. Yeah, so he's withdrawing. We're going to go for Pursuit. Get 65% off. That is huge for us here. Could just go for a ground move. I will switch. He could Ice Beam. Ice Beam would be really bad. I think I just want to go Salamence, though. If he has Ice Beam and goes for it here, then well played. But that may not even kill. So he's going to Flip Turn. Perfectly fine by me. He's going to go into the bundle. Okay, so I do want to see if maybe a Dual Wing Beat could kill. Salamence into Iron Bundle. Dual Wing Beat is not even getting close to killing. So I will just go back into XURKITREE. Goes for Freeze Dry. It does nothing. I think I will just click the Volt Switch. I think it's pretty free. Because even if he does go into his Swampert and does this whole exchange again, I'm fine with just getting the chip on this Snorlax. So if he really wants to play this game where he goes on the Swampert and then goes on the Snorlax, it's completely fine. I can click Close Combat again, and we're Scarfed. So we could try to get stuff done with Great Dust. So he actually just goes Snorlax, which is completely fine here. I will go into Tusk, and I will click Close Combat. This is to play every single time. If he wants to go Laddie, he goes Laddie. He'll know we're Scarf, but that's also fine. I think we pick up a KO here no matter what. He doesn't have something that can come in twice. Pheromosa should die, unless he's Scarf. And if he's Scarf, then well played. Okay, so we will pick up the kill with our Tusk. So I feel like he's going to go Laddie here and Roost. Or maybe, I feel like he just is going to switch. Well, what if he goes Laddie? Can we kill him? Latios Mega. Damn. Oh, Close Combat is a roll to kill. He goes Moth. Okay. I don't know if this would kill Iron Moth. So he has special attack boosting, which means that he may just be like max. Close Combat does a lot, but it doesn't do enough. I think Salamence is just so useful. I think I want to go Muck. Let's go Muck here. He goes for the Dazzle. It does absolutely nothing. I think I just want to Pursuit. I don't think you... He goes for Fiery Dance. Okay. 21 gets that special attack raise. Go for Pursuit. I think he is just going to kill us here with another one. So I think I'm going to go in the Ments. You're going to Fiery Dance. You're going to get 55. And we are going to click Endure. Now, Endure makes it so... I mean, he could think we're Scarf. He does not know we're set yet. He could think we're Scarf. Oh, DD here actually would probably win the game, if I call it correctly. But I think I haven't played this like it's Scarf. It's just been one of those seasons so far. It's just been one of those seasons. He may not risk it. It's like, I think he just may not risk it so much so that I feel like I should go Muck. Yeah, I'm gonna go Muck. If he Fiery Dances, then well played. Such a tough position, because Metagross is a speed tie. I'm gonna Endure. Ah, he does just switch into Swampert. That sucks. Could he go for Ice Beam here? I am gonna Dragon Dance. He does Ice Punch. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to get this off like I would have liked, but I think it's pretty free to grow into Great Tusk. Or actually, no, it's pretty free to go into XURKITREE here and click the... Is it free to click the Energy Ball button? I think it's so obvious. I am gonna click it. Yeah, like I couldn't throw that play. Okay. So XURKITREE picks up a kill. If he goes Laddie, I will just Terra. If he goes Moth, I'll probably Thunderbolt. I think we're actually fine, at least in this position. Because we're so specially bulky here. And now we got our boost up. We know we have raising our speed. He does go in the bundle. I think I will Volt Switch. Yeah, this thing is pretty useful. No, I will Thunderbolt. He goes for Terra Blast. He does 30. Thunderbolt. That's another KO for the Zerk. Very, very nice right now. XURKITREE putting in the work that I needed to put in. Here's Pheromosa. I will Terra Dazzling Gleam. Just in case he does want to, like... I don't know what kind of move he'd go for, but... Terra Fairy is always good. He goes for a U-turn. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's got to be, like, Bandit or something. So he does go into Latios. I have a few options here. I don't think Close Combat will kill. I think I should go into Metagross and Terra Trailblaze. Because he does go for Mystical Fire. That does a lot of damage. But we do get that speed boost. We just need to hit this Meteor Mash. We do. Get that attack raise. Nice. I think Metagross can clean this up. Here's the Pheromosa. I think I want a Bullet Punch just in case. Does Bullet Punch kill? I mean, we're +1. Like, just in case he is Scarf. I just don't think he's Scarf. Okay, Mega Metagross. We are +1 into a Pheromosa. Bullet Punch actually doesn't kill. I will go for the Meteor Mash. He is not Scarf. Huge, huge. And we know that this Moth is also not Scarf. XURKITREE and Metagross are going to be our MVPs here. Earthquake is going to finish it up. XURKITREE, Assault Vest, my MVP there. And even after a really, really tough crit on the Aloe, we're able to manage it against a really difficult team. So, yeah, GG. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.